Hi, I'm Doug Gillespie from Hydropool Hot Tubs and Swim Spas. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about what the Hydropool Swim Spa difference is and why you would want a Hydropool Swim Spa. Overall, I wanted to talk about, what are the main things that are, the 6 main things that you're looking for when buying a swim spa, and break them down individually as to, what the difference is between a Hydropool Swim Spa and anyone else out on the market. The first thing I wanted to talk about was, what is the swim design? How is it built? How does it propel the water? How does it create the swim for you? And what are the components that make up the perfect swim? The second thing I want to talk to you about is the ease of maintenance side of things, how it's easy for you to maintain. The last thing you want to do is create a headache. You want to relieve headaches. Third thing I want to talk to you about is the fun and fitness. Right? So, what are the fun and fitness aspects of our swim spas that we've incorporated in there that make a difference to you, the consumer, and create a reason for you to buy today? The fourth thing I want to talk about is the comfort and the massage, right? And really, what are some of the aspects of the Hydropool Swim Spa that create a great massage? Number 5, I want to talk to you about insulation, or the cost of energy efficiency. And that's really important, especially if you're planning to use the swim spa 4 seasons. And then finally, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the reputation of the retailer and the reputation of the manufacturer, how long they've been in business, and how good is their customer service. The first thing I want to talk to you about is the perfect swim and how it is created. First thing you want to look for is you want to look for the proper sized pumps, the proper number of pumps, and most importantly, the position of the pumps. Where are they located inside the swim spa? With Hydropool, what we do is we take the pumps and we put them as close to the jets as possible. Why do we do that? It delivers the highest volume of water with the least amount of plumbing. That basically gives you a fantastic swim. Second thing you want to look at is you want to look at the hydraulics and how does that play into creating the perfect swim? Well, we use a 2.5-inch plumbing. Why do we use that? It delivers an incredible amount of flow, a credible amount of volume to the jets. The more volume to the jets, the better the swim inside the swim tank. We also use a Sweep 90. Basically, the concept is to reduce the amount of turbulence or the restriction of plumbing coming into the jet. The third thing you want to look at is when you're creating the perfect swim is to use the proper jet system to deliver the flow. With Hydropool, we use a V-twin jet system, which essentially delivers a highly predictable volume of water to the center of the swim or to the swim tank area, creating that perfect swim or that high volume of water. And it also decreases turbulence to almost 0, again creating a predictable swim with a high volume of water with very little turbulence. The fourth component of creating the perfect swim is the ability to dial in the perfect swim for you, the swimmer. So whether you're a beginner, an intermediate, or a triathlete, we have a swim spa that can deliver the volume of water to you to give you the perfect swim. The fifth thing we're looking at, and the final thing, is the shell design. We want to make sure that this shell design is streamlined, that there's no turbulence at the back of the swim spa. So what we've done is we first of all put all of our suctions at the back end of the swim spa. What does that do for you as a consumer? Well, it essentially stops any turbulence from the water being trapped at the back of the swim spa. The second thing we've done is we've put hips into the swim spa shell, or we've put a current collector in there. Now, the idea of this is to eliminate any reflective wave or any backsplash that can happen off the back end of the swim spa, ultimately creating the perfect swim. The next component, which makes Hydropool Swim Spas different than any other swim spa on the market, and what's important to you, the consumer, is what are some of the fun and fitness aspects that our swim spas have that differentiate it from anyone else on the market. Well, number 1, we have built-in cross-training and box-fit programs to each one of our swim spas. They are a video series that start from beginner to intermediate to expert, and they're all online for you, the consumer, to access at any time. With regards to another fitness side that we have, every single one of our swim spas has an optional rowing kit that can be installed inside your swim spa at the time of purchase to give you a fantastic rowing workout. With regards to the fun side, what's fun about a swim spa? Well, getting into water is fun, but what are some of the other things that are fun inside every single one of our swim spas? Well, we actually have an anchor at the front of our swim spa that provide the ability for any kid to strap on a boogie board and use it as a wave pool or a aquatic backyard center, basically to do any type of boogie boarding inside the current of the swim spa, providing days, hours and hours of fun on a hot summer day. The third thing that differentiates us from any other swim spa on the market would be the comfort, the massage, the relaxation or the stress relief side of things. There are really, 4 things that make up each zone in our swim spa for hydro massage. The first thing is we want a comfortable, ergonomic seat that basically, while you sit in there, allows your back to open up and be ready to receive the massage. The second thing we want to do is we want to place the right type of jet inside each swim spa seat to be able for you to achieve the massage that you're looking for. The third thing we want to do is we just don't want to throw them all over top of the swim spa or all over the side of the swim spa. We want to strategically place those jets so that it's achieving your results. So we're not gonna just place them anywhere. We're gonna place them specifically, for a lower back, upper back, leg area, calf area, foot area. We want to specifically design there. And the fourth component to create the perfect massage is what we've done is we've worked with physiotherapists and athletic therapists to understand how long you should be sitting in each seat to achieve that perfect massage. So combine all 4 of those things, it creates a fantastic zone therapy experience which allows you and your family to achieve any of the massage goals that you're looking for. The fourth aspect of a Hydropool Swim Spa that differentiates us from any other competitor on the market is how easy our swim spa is to maintain. It's called the self-cleaning swim spa for a reason. Let me go over what makes it the self-cleaning swim spa. Number 1, we have our filtration jets, just like a pool. Any of the debris is pushed towards the high flow skimmer so that it's easy to skim the surface. Basically, the benefit to you, the consumer, is no need to skim the surface of the water. Now, dirt can either do 2 things. It can either float on the surface or drop to the bottom. Step number 2 in our self-clean system is our high flow skimmer and our pre-filter. Any of the dirt and debris, like leaves, sticks, that sort of stuff that's light enough to float on the surface, gets pulled out through our high flow skimmer and our pre-filter, making it super easy for you to maintain the surface level of the swim spa. Point number 3 is any of the dirt and debris that's heavy enough to drop to the bottom of the swim spa gets pushed along the floor using our floor filtration jets towards our self-cleaning vacuum. Basically, it's a plate at the bottom of the swim spa that pulls any of the debris off the base of the swim spa. Thereby, the benefit for you is you're not going to have to vacuum the bottom of your swim spa. You may have to touch it up a little bit, but for the most part, it's taking care of the majority of the debris off the bottom. Point number 4 in the self-clean system is your top-load pressurized filtration system. Why is this important? Well, basically what it's doing is it's actually catching any of the debris off the surface or off the base of the hot tub, filtering 100% of the water in only 40 minutes. Why is that important to you, the consumer? Well, less time cleaning, more time for family and friends. To me, that makes sense. Step number 5 inside the self-clean system is actually our dispenser system, which actually introduces our water care products right at the point of contact in the filter. So it's sitting inside the filter. It introduces our water care product at that point, sanitizes and makes the swimming water pure, simple, easy to maintain. And finally, point number 6, our optional pure water system. The benefit to you, the consumer, is that it reduces your dependency on chemicals. and makes it clean, fresh water every day for you and your family to swim. Next thing I want to talk to you about is the energy efficiency or the insulation of your swim spa. Remember, you want to use this swim spa all year long, and no matter where you live, you want to make sure it's energy efficient. So what does Hydropool do that makes it different with regards to energy efficiency? Well, the first part of the insulation system is actually the self-clean system. And it's because the swim spa only has to filter for 40 minutes to filter 100% of the water. It means that the swim spa doesn't have to be on as long as the competitors to filter the same amount of water, which means that it's going to be more energy efficient. Next thing we do is we actually have a optional hard cover which goes with every single one of our swim spas, which can lock the heat in from the top. Again, that's where most people are going to lose the heat of their swim spa, heat of their water. It's going to be through the top. It's like when mom told you to go out in the winter, put a hat on. Same thing. We have an optional cover which comes with all of our swim spas that locks that heat in. Next thing we want to look at is how do we insulate inside the swim spa? Well, what we do is we blow foam around our plumbing and around our shell area. What does that do? Well, it does a couple of things. Number one, it insulates very well. It locks that heat that is generated from the shell back and reflects it back into the tub. What it also does is it supports the plumbing and makes it extremely quiet from an operational perspective. The next thing we do is we actually take a thermal seal blanket and we put it on the bottom of the swim spa. Why do we do that? Well, that combined with the thermal seal blanket around the inside of the cabinet reflects the waste heat of the motor back into the swim spa. What's the benefit to you, the consumer? Well, I can tell you. Each pump generates 1.5 kilowatts of heat. So it's going to almost insulate or reutilize the waste heat of those pumps to help insulate your swim spa, ultimately creating an incredibly energy efficient 4-season, all-season pool for you to use. The last aspect to why Hydropool swim spas are different than anyone else in the industry, and it comes down pretty simply to reputation. We are the oldest manufacturer of portable swim spas in the industry. We've been manufacturing for over 30 years swim spas. So we're the experts in swim spas. But more than that, it's the relationships that we have with our retailers and that our retailers have with you, the consumer. Our company has always been built on family values and it's always been built on the relationships that we can create. Not to mention, we have retailers all over the world. We have retailers in over 60 different countries. We have 500 retailers worldwide. Ultimately, Hydropool has been here from the beginning and will be here into the future as the top swim spa manufacturer in the world. In summary, the Hydropool Swim Spa difference comes down to 6 main things. Number 1, the swim design. Number 2, the fun and family fitness that can be created in a Hydropool swim spa. Number 3, the comfort and the massage that you, your family can enjoy for years after you've purchased it. Number 4, the ease of maintenance. How little maintenance is required to maintain our swim spa. Again, it's relieving headaches versus creating headaches. Number 5, the insulation or energy efficiency. How do we allow the pool or the swim spa to be used 4 seasons long as an all-season pool? And finally, number 6, reputation. We're the oldest and largest swim spa manufacturer in the world. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. We covered a lot today, okay, on why the difference, what were some of the differences between a Hydropool swim spa and any other swim spa in the world. Thanks again for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.